Hey guys, Mark here at the Wildlife Center at Refreshing Mountain. Today we're going to be talking about alligators. This is my friend here, part of our collection. We have two alligators in our collection right now. This is the larger of the two. We are fortunate enough to work with a facility down in Georgia that when our alligators get too large for us, we're able to send them down there where they live out the rest of their life very happy and can grow as big as they want. American alligators, which is what this is, they can grow to be over 12 feet long. Sometimes males sometimes will get to be over 14 feet long. Pretty large animals. This one's still pretty small but growing like a weed. In the next year or so it'll probably add another foot or two easily onto its size. They start growing a lot at this size. Out of all the crocodilians in the world, that's the family of alligators and crocodiles and all of those guys. There's about 23 or 24 different species worldwide. And within that, there's only two varieties of alligators. The American alligator that we have in our southern US here, and the Chinese alligator, which is an endangered species found in China. Most of the species of crocodilians are crocodiles. There's lots of different crocodiles out there in the world. They're found in Latin America, Africa, Asia, and Australia. And actually the US too. A lot of people don't realize that we have the North American crocodile down in southern Florida as well. A lot of people do not know that. They think that we only have alligators. There's also caiman, which are the kind of like South American cousins of the alligators. They look more like alligators, but they are found down throughout South America. And there's another species called a gharial, which is it's only one species within that group, and they're a very odd-looking crocodilian found over in India, and they are endangered. They have a really long, odd-looking snout. Really interesting-looking creatures. Difference between alligators and crocodiles. I'm going to close his jaw here so you can see. If you look at the row of teeth here, when an alligator's jaw is closed, you can only see that top row of teeth. Okay? Crocodiles and caiman, you can see bottom and top rows of teeth there. So these guys, I guess, didn't need an orthodontist quite as much as a crocodile would. They have nicer teeth. We'll let him kind of smile there for you guys again. They have a bunch of nerve endings along their jaw here, so you can tap on their jaw and it just opens up like that. Puts on a good show, I suppose. The other difference, alligators have more of a U-shaped rounded snout. Crocodiles have more of a narrow or V-shaped snout in general. And that's another way to kind of tell the difference with these guys. Alligators and crocodiles are great mothers. You don't often think about that in the reptile kingdom, the reptile world, but these guys are great mothers. They build huge big nests, lay their eggs in them, and when the eggs hatch, the mom will guard the nest the whole way through. When they start hatching, they'll start making a little chirpy sound, a little chirping call, and mom will sometimes even help dig them out of the nest and carry them in her mouth down to the watering hole or the pond, wherever they're at. And then mom will stick around and help defend them all the way through that first year sometimes. So really interesting to see the defense of these guys for their babies. You don't really find that in most other reptiles. And that's a little bit about our American alligators. If you've never touched an alligator before, once we open back up, be sure to come out to the Wildlife Center for a tour, and we'll let you touch one of these guys and see what they actually feel like. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care.